The next step is to surface performance indicators. And I say that, here's what we know. We know that the average leadership team only looks at 7% of the data that's collected. So in most organizations, the indicators that we're searching for are available somewhere in the organization. We just need to pause for a moment and search them out. The second thing that we know is these indicators are only trying to show us the direction in which leadership should be looking. We don't need a lot of precision at this point. So we should be able to take that strategy map and identify indicators that are appropriate and available throughout the organization. Simple examples. One of the objectives, match skills to job. All this organization is looking at is the cumulative number of days that we have positions open waiting for the right skills to be positioned in that job. And obviously, the longer that duration is, the less capable the organization is at matching skills to the job. If we take a look at building competencies, again, pretty straightforward from the personnel files. What are the number of proven established competencies against their competency profile divided by the total number of employees? If we take a look at, say, partnering with the business units, they started off by looking at the number of meetings they had with their partners, because initially they weren't even invited to the table. 2 years into it, they can now begin to charter which solutions they've co-created. These are things like e-learning programs and certifications around specific product attributes. In things like leveraging HR technologies, they're actually looking at the server to see how active they are in the HR files and other HR specific applications, both within the HR function and outside. The net is, all this sort of data is typically available in organizations already, and all we're doing is capturing them and putting them into context, which of course adds a great deal of value. This step typically should happen fairly quickly, and in fact should allow us to never be held ransom waiting for data. The principle is we're going to use existing measures only. Now, like your cell phone, some of those signal strengths might be weak. They might only be, 1 or 2 bars. And over time, we'll replace them with better indicators. But for now, that's the best we have. And frankly, we've been able to run the organization for some time with data like this, so there's no reason why we should suddenly have to wait for better information. We'll allow it to evolve as people use it over time. So this ends up giving us a balanced scorecard where we can see the strategic objectives, how important they are, and how we're performing. In this particular case, we have it set up so that a green circle represents that we're meeting or exceeding target. And the little icon next to it indicates whether it's trending up or down or even compared to last month. Yellow indicates that we're slightly behind target, and red significantly behind target. Now, the triggers that make it turn red, yellow, and green, of course, vary from strategic objective to strategic objective. In some cases, you can have a huge variance without any significant erosion of strategy. In other cases, you've got to have a very tight performance tolerance.